Good day, everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Welcome back to Northleaf, Canada. Today, we'll talk about the whole truth. Is it really worth it moving to Canada nowadays in 2024 or 2025, or it's not worth it? And also, besides that, is it really hard to find a job opportunity in Canada, set up a business, housing, and so on and on? What about the new laws about the immigration and refugees? We're going to talk about all that based on the information provided by the Canadian Immigration on Canada.ca and based on the news here in Toronto. As you can see, we're going to start with the first one, City News, which is well recognized here in Canada. Claiming asylum isn't easy. Canada warns refugees in new global ad campaign. Let's talk about the title first, which is 100% accurate. We talked about that before in our previous videos on our YouTube channel in Arabic and English, and we explained it's not easy, especially if you are coming from a safe country, and that's going to be a little bit hard to convince or prove that you are in danger or something like that. So you have to have a genuine case. Do not lie about that. Provide genuine documents and then submit your application if you were inside Canada. If you're outside Canada, most of the immigration programs or all of them have stopped already. That's the reason why you have to understand what's going on. So the Canada government or immigration, they're launching $250,000 global online advertising campaign to teach people that this is not the way to come to Canada if this is not genuine intention, if you don't have a genuine intention, if you don't apply or submit genuine documents, because many countries in the last 2 years they start providing fake documents, and I told you and I warned you about that. Are a Canadian citizen already, you may lose your citizenship if you have provided a fake document or any kind of information, so which means you don't really qualify to be a Canadian citizen. I talked about that, nothing new. Moving to Reuters, as you can see the title, Canada further tightens rules on temporary workers and students. Canada has approved back in 2023, as you can see here, more than 500,000 people. In 2025, there will be 440,000 people, something like that, or 430,000 people, which is a little bit less than the last year or 2023. So nothing big has changed. For example, 10 people are applying to come to Canada from India. They would select only 7 if they were eligible. So always what's going on social media, most of those information are not accurate, just to keep that in mind. Going to official website, as you can see, claiming refugee status from inside Canada, still possible, but you have to be eligible. We're going to go through that. I'm not going to talk about the safe third country between the States and Canada. I'm going to scroll down and talk about the eligibility requirements. But if one of these applies to you, you're not eligible to be a refugee in Canada. You have recognized by another country that you can return to. So let's say you applied for or claimed asylum in the States and you want to come to Canada, you're not gonna get approved. Absolutely. We're granted protection or protected person status in Canada. You can't apply for another one, which is obviously true. And also arrived via the Canada-US border. As we talked about this many times, nobody listened to this. I told you, even if you cross the borders illegally, that's gonna cause you lots of problems. Even in the future, it's not gonna be easy to get a permanent residency because this is against the law. And I don't really recommend you doing all that, which is not even safe. Moving to number 4, have made a refugee claim in another country, which means if you applied for a refugee or claimed asylum in another country and you want to do the same thing in Canada, this is not possible. Abandoned or withdrew a previous refugee claim, also you're not eligible to apply. So it's pretty clear, nothing has changed, but people they're trying to exaggerate on social media. That's the reason why I wanted to clarify. Moving to the second step, we have the group of 5 refugee sponsorship refugees, which is already closed. This is related to claiming asylum. It's already closed before 2 weeks ago, I guess. And the sponsorship agreement holders, SAH, also closed, as you can see. Let's just move forward. If you want to apply for a tourist visa, business, visiting your spouse, family visit, so on, or any immigration program, they are still available. Nothing has closed, just a little bit of information added about the next steps or the plan for 2025. That's it. Let's just move forward. As you can see, international skilled worker in demand occupation Saskatchewan is still open, but they just added one more thing that you need to have a bank account to prove your the settlement funds, which is not complicated or it's not impossible to do it. Moving to Nova Scotia, they are still looking for people, nurses, cleaners, truck drivers. This is the official website, by the way, and also heavy equipment operators, construction trades helpers. They're still available, and you can apply. It just nothing has changed. We're gonna move forward with the housing thing. As you can see, you can rent this house for $1,500 in Windsor, Ontario. I know it's a little bit far, but it's still a nice place to live and to raise your family. $1,500, not too much at all. Moving to the second one, 750. This is from an official website, 2,200 in Toronto, which is one of the best cities to live in if you like diversity and you like to live in a big cities. Also moving to another one, 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. We have 1,100 square feet, $4,500. So what I'm trying to say here, there's nothing has changed. It's just social media. They're making things um, looks awful or something like it's getting worse, which is not really accurate. Eden Center, which is really well recognized in Toronto, a nice mall. As you can see, they're hiring just today. We have at least 50 vacancies, as you can see. 50. I have 15 here. We have 11 here, 5, 1, also another 15. It's more than 50, I guess. So restaurants, they're hiring for people from inside Canada, not outside, just to highlight that from inside. Conferring that what they are saying on social media, it's hard to find a job opportunity. It's not. If you are serious and you want to do something, you don't want to sit at home. So this is what you can do with only one mall in Canada. Next, I'm going to talk about something not related to this video, but that's going to help you a lot. So as I told you before, we're trying to help many people to buy a property overseas and to avoid any issues or any bad investments. We're doing all that because we have a long experience. So recently we sold a land in Bahrain, and this is what we were asking the owner of the land here in Canada. Like we have to verify the legal ownership and also like the legal deed and proof of ownership, outstanding obligations, assurance that there are no mortgages or debt on the property before we help that client, legal standing verification that the land is free from legal disputes or claims, co-ownership and easements, and more and more. So we always ask many questions according to our experience to help those clients who are planning to buy a property or a land in Canada or overseas, just to keep you on the safe side as much as possible. Now we have a client from Africa and they want to open a business. Now we are trying to help them online, which is also another story. We're trying to help them to build a presence online to be able to make money online. And we're trying to add new products to their business so they will make more money. They are from Africa, from Nigeria. So once they are making more money, of course, we're going to make money too. So this is the goal, to help you guys make more money from a business online, or even if you want to invest in real estate. Next, we have made a study to show you guys if you are earning the lowest income jobs, like if you have one of the lowest income jobs in Canada, how much you can earn annually, and if you can buy a house, comparing to your home country. So let's say you are working in the lowest income jobs in Canada, you're earning $26,000 annually. So meaning you can make it 5% a down payment to a house in New Brunswick within 2 or 3 years. I'm talking about the worst job that you could get. There is no worse jobs in Canada, all are equal, but I'm saying when it comes to income. Moving forward or scrolling down, retail trade worker earning $40,000 per year. They can buy a property in Saskatchewan, Manitoba within 2 years, 2 to 3 years. Moderate income jobs, they're earning $60,000. They can buy a house in Quebec, in Nova Scotia, which is a really beautiful province, within 2 to 3 to 4 years. Also, the other occupations, The last thing we have for today, as you can see, the high income jobs in Canada. Let's talk about the physicians and surgeons. As you can see, they're earning 200 to $400,000 per year. They can buy a house within 1 year or even 6 months. And that's about it. Thank you so much for your support. If you have any questions, you can reach out to us on our WhatsApp number. Leave a comment below and we will get back to you ASAP. Thank you again and have a wonderful day.